Hello, hello, and good afternoon. And thank you so much for joining me for Lunch and Learn episode 48. I'm so excited. Monday will be episode 50. I'm very excited about that. When I set out to do this a few months ago, my passion and my intention was to just really help people where they're struggling and provide a spectrum of topics to help people really take their business to the next level. And I have been up-leveling my information. I've read several books just to try to keep ahead, to always give you guys fresh content, as well as pull in my experience. I have been in the industry now for almost 10 years. In March, it'll be 10 years. Today is Thursday, January 26th, I believe, if you're watching this in the future. And I absolutely love this industry. It's allowed me to be a mom of 3 and retire myself from corporate America and my husband, and have an extraordinary income in life that we just want now to give to the world. We want other people to have the freedoms and the options that we have. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do always upload them every couple days. And if you don't catch me live or get to see it on my Facebook, because it does get buried with posts, you'll never miss an episode. And that is youtube.com/create wealth with Tara, or just go to youtube.com and search Lunch and Learn Tara Wilson. So let's get on with the show here. We've got decision number 6. Hello, everyone that's joining live. I'm so excited about this one. I still think my favorite one was the Decided Heart, and I know a lot of people do, but this one's a pretty good one too. I mean, they're all good. 7's so good. I cannot wait to read you guys 7 tomorrow. It's going to be even more amazing. So let's get to it. Sorry, I'm going to read the lesson and then I'm going to talk about it for a few minutes. So the 6th decision for success. And again, remember, hey, Michelle, remember to say this to yourself. This is something that you're talking to yourself. So put yourself in the third person here. I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. I know you're probably, thinking, before I read the lesson, you're thinking, what does forgiveness have to do with network marketing? Everything. Because if you have been harmed by a male or a female in your life, whether it was a parent, a sibling, a friend, a grandparent, a teacher, a pastor, a coach, you actually carry that energy into all relationships. So if you had a really bad relationship with your mom, you're going to always struggle with female relationships. And unfortunately, there's only 2 types of people in network marketing, males and females, and if you hate them both and you don't know why, you're not going to have much success. And this is a huge breakthrough for some people. So I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. For too long, every ounce of forgiveness I owned was locked away, hidden from view, waiting for me to bestow its precious gift upon some worthy person. Alas, I have found most people to be singularly unworthy of my valuable forgiveness. And since they never asked for any, I kept it all for myself. Ooh. Now the forgiveness that I've hoarded has sprouted inside my heart like a crippled seed yielding bitter fruit. I love the saying that they say, and before I go on, is, harboring resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It doesn't work that way. It ruins your heart and your spirit. No more. At this moment, my life has taken on new hope and assurance. Of all the world's population, I am the one of the few that possesses the secret to dissipating anger and resentment. The secret to dissipating anger and resentment. I now understand that forgiveness has value only when it is given away. By the simple act of granting forgiveness, I release the demons of the past about which I can do nothing. And I create in myself a new heart, a new beginning. I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. I will forgive even those who do not ask for forgiveness. Many are the times when I have settled in anger at a word or a deed thrown into my life by an unthinking or uncaring person. I have wasted valuable hours imagining revenge or confrontation. I'm sure we're all guilty of that. Now I see the truth revealed about this psychological rock inside my shoe. The rage I nurture is often one-sided, for my offender seldom gives thought to his offense, meaning they don't even know that it's eating you alive, and they don't even know they did it. And so it's non-forgiving somebody is hurting you. I will now and forevermore silently offer my forgiveness, even to those who do not see that they need it. By the act of forgiving, I am no longer consumed by unproductive thoughts. I give up my bitterness. I am content in my soul and effective again with my fellow men. Oh, so important. For every relationship, for business, for everything in life. I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. I will forgive those who criticize me unjustly. Knowing that slavery in any form is wrong, I also know that the person who lives a life according to the opinion of others is a slave. Ooh, I'm going to repeat that. I also know that the person who lives according to the opinion of other people, the others, is a slave. Ooh, I am not a slave. I have chosen my counsel. I know the difference between right and wrong. I know it is best for my future and for my family, and neither misguided opinion nor unjust criticism will alter my course. Those who are critical of my goals and dreams simply do not understand the higher purpose, to which I have been called. I'm going to repeat that. Those who are critical of my goals and dreams simply do not understand the higher purpose to which I have been called. Therefore, their scorn does not affect my attitude or my action. I forgive their lack of vision and I forge ahead. I now know that criticism is a part of the price paid for leaping past mediocrity. Oh, chills! I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. I will forgive myself. For many years, my greatest enemy has been myself. Every mistake, every miscalculation, every stumble I have made has been replayed again and again in my mind. Every broken promise, every day wasted, every goal not reached has compounded the disgust I feel for the lack of achievement in my life. My dismay has developed a paralyzing grip. When I disappoint myself, I respond with inaction and become more disappointed. I realize today that it is impossible to fight an enemy living in my head. By forgiving myself, I erase the doubts, the fears, and the frustrations that have kept my past in the present. From this day forward, my history will cease to control my destiny. I have forgiven myself. My life has just begun. I will forgive even those who do not ask for forgiveness. I will forgive those who criticize me unjustly. I will forgive myself. I will greet this day with a forgiving spirit. Oh my laundry. I have the goosebumps and I've already read this like 5 times. Holy cow. If you don't think this has anything to do with business, then you are missing the point, because what business we are in, sure, we have extraordinary products and amazing services that stand above the rest, that aren't really the kind of products that you would sell in grocery stores or retail stores or Walmart. That's why they're in network marketing, because they are a better quality. They need that education. And manufacturers of great products or services have 2 choices. Jack up the price and have sales reps all over the country getting to people in different avenues, whether it's standing at Costco selling it or standing in doctor's offices or going to expos or whatever, or they can give it to network marketers who will tell the story to friends and family. But don't make any mistake that the number one skill that you can have to succeed in network marketing is a people skill. You have to genuinely love people, and to love people is to forgive them and to know that they are not perfect as you are not perfect. You must love people, because you cannot lead somebody you do not love, and you do not love them if you won't lead them. This is a people business wrapped around products and services that you get to go and build an entire organization of people. And if you have people skills, you will do much better. This is why one of the 5 books that I recommend to all people right off the bat is How to Win Friends and Influence People. To understand the basic skills, that it doesn't matter how much you know your product and service and how much you can, spit out all the information and the science or the technology or all the great widgets of it and amazingness of it. It doesn't matter. If you don't like the person, you're never going to join them. So one of the best skills that you can have is being a people person. This is a people business. I would never recruit somebody I don't like. In fact, I know this sounds really harsh, but there are people that I have turned away. So my team, as many people know, I don't make a secret about it, doesn't have anything to do with my company. It's called Team Heart, like I'm representing today. Woo, Team Heart, woo, Team Heart. Okay. And I call it Team Heart because we want people to know that by joining our team, it's so far beyond giving you product education or comp plan education or get to an event, that we want people to know that they're being part of a community of people that love them, who want their success at their pace, that it's not an acceptance-based performance, it's not a performance-based acceptance, that everyone is loved, whether you get a customer a day, a customer a year, or 20 customers a day, that everyone is equal, and that everyone has a different life and a different start, and that we work with people where they are, and we give them helpfulness, education, appreciation. What's R? Whew, I should know my own acronym. R. Somebody help me. And training, recognition and training. That's what people want in network marketing. They want to be helped. They want to be educated. They want to be appreciated. They want to be recognized, and they want to be trained. And that's what I encourage all of you. If you're a leader in your company or your industry or your, whatever you do, make sure that you understand that the best thing you can do for your team is not give them all the fancy numbers and the webinars, is make them realize that they are important to you. If you go watch the video that the company did, it's so funny because when you get to a certain rank in our company, they do lifestyle videos. And it's so funny because I've watched many of them for many years around companies, and they're always about big houses and cars, and they're like cribs. And I encourage you to go to YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel to watch my story and what it's about. And that is who I am in my point of the career, because everything in this industry, sure, I was, there was many a times for years that I was all about the sell, the growing the team, the closing, the ranks, the recognition, now 10 years later, I understand that legacies are not born by ego. Legacies are born with heart. And I am so glad that I came to this conclusion, because it has made this journey in the last 15 months since I launched, we co-launched Team Heart. It has made it the most incredible 16 months of my entire career. And I have made way more money before. I have grown teams faster, I have traveled more, but my team's growing at a wonderful pace, and we're making great money, and we're having fun, and I've never been happier than I am now. And I learned that holding on to resentment for people who quit me, I'm still friends with people who left my downline and took 11 leaders from me. I am still friends with them. In fact, one of them asked me to do a favor for him recently, and I'm going to do it, even though he connived behind my back and stole people from my team. But I believe, here's one thing, you cannot steal somebody. People don't get stolen. They get led away. And he outled me. And for a long time, I resented that until I realized that he was a lion. He was a lion and I was a sheep. And I was scared to lead my people because I wasn't leading myself. So you cannot lead to people when you cannot lead yourself. And so I have let go. I've made some great friends in this industry. I've had some interesting, relationships in this industry, and I have let it go because life's too short. And you know what? I have an attitude of gratitude, and I have a mindset of abundance. And there are so many people out there who need what you have, who need what I have, who need what your friend has, that we can come together as an industry, and instead of bashing each other, lift each other up, congratulate each other on their success. Forgive people for how they've wronged you. Forgive people for idle gossip. Forgive people for, criticism. People will not like you for no reason when you're successful. There is a lot of people, I'm sure there are millions of people who don't like Donald Trump just because somebody else doesn't like Donald Trump. They have no idea. They probably have never taken the time to watch the videos of him giving back and caring, and the employees that say he's the best boss ever. They probably haven't time. You're going to get what you search for. But, there's a lot of people who, don't like Oprah Winfrey. They don't like Richard Branson. They don't like, Warren Buffett. They don't like Steve Jobs, right? There's so many people out there. Criticism goes with the job. But it's not your job to hold on to it, because they don't even know. I agonized over this one person for so long, and I realized that this is a battle in my mind, that she or he or whoever it was doesn't even know how I feel. And all of this time spent wondering and planning that, if I ever get back to, or planning an email, planning a conversation, that I would just stick it to them. They didn't even know. So whose time was being wasted? Mine. Whose business was suffering? Mine. Whose emotional state of being was suffering? Mine. Whose family was suffering? Mine. Whose relationships were suffering? Mine. And so this is probably one of the best lessons that you could ever have, because I think we all feel at some level we are unjustly wronged by friends, by family, by team members. Oh, someone quits you. Ooh, someone talks behind your back. Woo, it's hard. But you know what? I love what he said. It's you now know the secret. Oh gosh, what is it? Anyway, I can't. Oh yeah, one of the world's population now. I am one of the few possessors of the secret to dissipating anger and resentment. I understand now that forgiveness has only value when it's given away. So I will no longer consumed by unproductive thoughts. I give up my bitterness, and I am content in my soul and effective with my fellow men. So guys, I know this sounds crazy, but it'll help you. You know, if you are, thanks. I've been taking lots of juice. My sister, I told her I didn't feel good today. My whole family's sick, and I told her I wasn't feeling good. I've been juicing all morning. So anyway, thank you, made me cough. Anyway, you have to let go. I mean, everyone's been wronged by a spouse, a sister, a brother, a friend, a parent. There's no such thing as perfect relationships, but you gotta let it go. Like this morning, I got a huge fight with my 17-year-old son, who threw his iPhone, and he was wrong, by the way, completely wrong, threw his iPhone, smashed it, like, peace out, you're not gonna have to Snapchat for quite a while, because I'm not gonna go fix that phone. He dented my plantation shutter, and I'm yelling on something, I realize, I'm gonna stop yelling, and I forgive him. He's 17, he does not know. But it's like, if I harbored resentment against my son, what kind of parent would I be to him? How would I talk to him? How would I feel? And I realized as a parent that I have to forgive him, because he is 17 and he knows not what he's doing. There's times that I want to punch my husband in the face. I mean, I never would. Well, I did like 15 years ago when we were dating. I never would punch my husband in the face. But how many times do you want to punch your spouse in the face? Like, you're just like, oh, you get so mad at him. But you know what? I've learned, just let it go. Let it go, because that is what leads to divorce. That's why every day I have to make a decision. I'm going to wake up today, no matter what happened yesterday, I'm going to wake up today, and I'm going to love everyone in my life like today is the first day, or today is the last day. You never know when it's the last day. But I realized that hanging on to a grudge or resentment was only eating me alive. It was only hurting my spirit, because my husband would go off to work, and he would be on his phone calls and do this and have lunch with his friend, and he wouldn't even know that all day that I was just sick inside, and it said like a physical feeling, and I was planning all these crappy things I was going to say to him when he walked in the door, and of course you never do. But it's like, what's the purpose of that? What would that have gotten me? What benefit would I have? Ooh, I've got the last word, I'm right. I've also learned, as alpha female as I am, I have learned to stop needing the last word. And okay. And then he'll say, okay. And I'll be like, I want to say okay again, but I'm not gonna. So think about this. You cannot lead people you don't love. And you cannot love somebody that you do not forgive. So let things go. I promise you, there is no downside. Forgiveness is a gift for your soul, and it can truly, truly change the way you interact with people. And you will love them more, and you will want to lead them. And when you love somebody and you forgive them, you want the best for him. When I forgive my son, I'm still thinking, I really want him to do well on this test today. So what happens is he didn't study. He decided to play video games, and then I turned off his light last night, and he didn't get to study, and he was ticked and he blamed it on me, which is not my fault. But it's like, I know he was wrong, but what's good it is going to be all day? No, I forgive him. And as to forgive him, his mom is to love him, is to want him to do good on that test, and to teach him a lesson. Oh, believe he's going to have a lesson. That little boy is grounded. Oh, video games are gone. No going out with his friends, no Snapchat. So, but I still love him, and I forgive him, and I love him, and I've let it go. And I'm not going to think another negative thought about it today. Even if he's mad, I know that, he does not know. So really search down in your heart and think, who have you not forgiven? Who have you not Forgiveness is a gift for you. Forgiveness is a gift for the one forgiving. It is not letting somebody off the hook. If my husband pisses me off, forgiving him is a gift for me because he never knew in the first place how pissed I was, and he doesn't even feel it. So I wasn't giving him, I'm not letting him off the hook. I'm letting my spirit off the hook. So when someone wrongs you in business, and by the way, even if it's not someone in your business, you will carry those. If all women have wronged you or all men have wronged you, you will not work well with any woman or any man until you let all that go, because at some psychological level, you will try to punish the other person, the other sex. That's something that goes on and on for a long time that will carry you throughout your life. So embrace the gift and start thinking, who do I need to forgive? And the most important part, thank you. Rachel's like, whoop, Team Heart, thank you. I want a love for my shirt today. I love this shirt. I got it the other day and I saw it. I said I have to have it. The most important person that you need to forgive is you. You need to forgive yourself for your procrastination. You need to forgive yourself for your excuses. You need to forgive yourself for not putting your business to where you want it to be. You need to forgive yourself for not meeting your goals. You need to forgive yourself for your laziness. You need to forgive yourself for your dissatisfaction. You need to forgive yourself for not doing more, being more, having more. You need to forgive yourself for holding on to your past. You need to forgive yourself for letting others' opinions sway you. You need to forgive yourself for being scared to talk to somebody. That's okay. It's all in the past. Today is a new day. Forgive yourself and forgive others, and you will unlock the secret to having strong relationships in all of your life, in a happy life, in a happy business. People want to be around people who are happy, and that light shines from within. You cannot fake it. So be on a path for forgiveness, and I do urge all of you to reread this, to re-listen to this. Oh, so good. And tomorrow, I'll give you a little teaser. The 7th. Oh, this is so good. Do you guys want it? Do you guys want to know what tomorrow's is? Give me loves. Give me loves. You want to know what tomorrow's topic is? I want a bunch of loves. If I get like a ton of loves, I'll tell you what tomorrow's topic is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Loves, loves, loves. I want loves. I want loves. I want loves. Hey, mister. Loves. Okay. Tomorrow's topic is, I lost it. Give me a second. I had it and then I lost it. I will persist without exception. Oh, this is going to be so good. So I love you guys. Work on your forgiveness. Make a list of people that you have not forgiven. Make a list of all the things that you have not forgiven yourself for. And get past that, move on, break those chains that are holding you back, and watch your success in all of your life, in your success in your relationships, in your success in your business, in your success in all interactions with your children, with your friends, with your community, with your spouse, and your team soar. So love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for decision number 7. I will persist without exception. Love you guys. Woo! And don't forget, subscribe, youtube.com/create wealth with Tara, or just go to YouTube and search Tara Wilson Lunch and Learn to never miss an episode. We will be here with episode 49 tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Loyal, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to get the book. I will give it to you guys tomorrow. Bye.